I've just updated the picture because I just realized I had the wrong one up. Sorry about that, lads. We are good to go. I'm just gonna go give my hands a bit of a wash and let's do this. Alrighty, I think I can start. I'll just check the messages to make sure. Watching but can't comment. Okay. Hey, what's going on, Luke? Hey, Martin. Cool, guys. All right, let's do this. I think the boys are in. Yeah, NBA Breaker. Hey, man, what's going on? If you're happy to tell me your name, that makes it easier for me to keep track of you. But otherwise, hey, Kiwi, what's going on, mate? Alrighty, guys, we are breaking 2 boxes tonight. We are doing a Prizm TMALL, which is the Asia exclusive. You don't get any guaranteed hits in this, but you do get the blue wave and the gold wave. So traditionally the gold wave is a number to 10 card, but that is absolutely not the case in this. There's quite a few of these around. In saying that, they are still a short printed card. So if you do hit a gold wave, it's super nice. The blue waves this year look absolutely delicious. So I think for me, yeah, that's a major draw card. And I'm sort of coming around a little bit on guaranteed hits per boxes, because it's always nice to get an auto, it's always nice to get a patch, but at the same time, you know, if you get a short printed card, that can be better than like the napkin patch that they chuck in, or, you know, an autograph that, you know, you flip for $10 or whatever. So, you know, when you do get hits out of these, like, they're absolutely delicious. So, you know, I think I'm just, the way I maybe think about hits is maybe a little bit different these days, and in particular in Prizm, right? Because often the silver rookies are, you know, way more collectible than a patch or an auto that comes through. So anyway, if we don't get a blue or a gold auto, which is definitely possible, check it out on some YouTube breaks, because that's an empty box, because they are absolutely delicious. They look really, really good. So yeah. Hey, NBA Breaker, Luke B, what's going on, mate? Welcome. No, it's no trouble. It's much easier, actually, to be honest, if you're NBA Breaker, because then it's easier for me to work out who's Luke B and who's Luke G. So that's actually not a problem for me, man. Yeah, and I think that's also part of it too, is and maybe it's like a little bit less disappointing when you do have this guaranteed hit. And speaking about price points, so I've been thinking about content for the next podcast, and I think what I would like to talk about is affordability in the hobby, because I feel like the way that product is now so accessible, like, look what's happened with Select. Like, you can get mega boxes now for less than 150 Aussie, and that's not even a challenge. Monster Insomniac, I think you're Michael Quigley, who got the Bulls. Yeah, Quigley, congratulations, man. Yeah, good luck, Luke. Thanks, mate, for the good vibes. And it's really changing the equation about, you know, how much you're spending and what you're getting back, and you know what you can flip stuff for. So I'm actually like, breaks at the moment just seem a lot more affordable, and there's a lot. I think that's the other part of it too. There's a lot more breaks going on eBay, and you know, all around the place. So it's easy to jump in breaks for, you know, a pretty nice price. And yeah, it just also seems to me like just a really good time at the moment to be buying cards. I think in the off season, you know, prices always do go down a little bit, and eBay just seems to be, you know, ripe for making offers and, you know, jumping into auctions and, you know, getting stuff for like a pretty nice price. So I think I've probably opened up enough packets. I've got little people running around me all around the place, so I do apologize, but let's do this. Yeah, and that is definitely true, Manley. What you're saying is 100% right, but it's just nice to, you know, be able to get our hands on product, man. I don't know. I'm just enjoying it at the moment. It's just a fun time. Alrighty, Seth Curry. Good luck, everyone. Have a good break. Our first blue wave is going to the Clips. That's a little bit of Pat Bev.
Good night. Okay, say good night.
Yeah, go ahead, go. Clippers, Clinton Ward, mate. Congrats.
Mom, what's this drink bottle?
Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon's still in a Magic uniform, actually, and we got a silver coming up. That is going to the Mavs, which was a mini win. And RJ Hampton on the rookie for Denver. Yeah, so Manley, I don't dig a whole lot of NFL, but I love you, mate. But I have been listening to a few more card-related podcasts recently, and they've been talking a lot about returns on NFL, and it seems like...
Good night, Daddy.
Good night, I love you. Say good night, everyone.
Good night, Gongo.
It seems like maybe NFL is about 12 months behind basketball. Like, it's pretty much the same trend, just like, you know, going around again, where, you know, product prices are... Yeah, Lukey, you're right, mate. We do get one Prizm per pack. Yeah, Luke, you're 100% right, man. But in terms of, you know, product availability and, you know, the spiking of prices and all that sort of stuff, yeah, it just seems like NFL is sort of where we were, you know, last year. Oh, that is nice. That is going to the Nuggies. So Nuggets again. That's going to Oivan. Congratulations, man. That is delicious. That is going to the Nuggets. I always have to double check this now after each trade, because Select updating their checklist, but Spectra didn't and NT didn't. It's just weird how they've sort of like updated some and not the others. So actually the centering on that is not too bad at all. So that looks pretty good at a glance. They're cute kids, man. I'm lucky. We went down to Macca's today to get the Happy Meal for the Pokemon cards. I think they did a really good job for that Pokemon set, because even if you don't get a card that you're super interested in, they've got this like a sticker set that you put onto the like a background picture. They love that stuff, and she's all about stickers. Yeah, okay, that's interesting. Whereas maybe basketball's a bit more spread out, isn't it? Like, because... Do you think, though, that that's going to come around too, Manly? Because do you think that in the future these sort of, like, more fringe people will get collected too? Because, like, that's the thing about basketball. Like, somebody out there will, collect pretty much everything that comes out. Like, you're not going to get, dollars and dollars for every single card, but if you really want to flip something, you'll be able to flip it. Like, oh, that's nice. That's really nice. That's Darren Fox. That's going to the Kings. I'm pretty sure that's Luke Head Griffiths. Yeah. You're all about the Kings, man. And Xavier Tillman, that's going to the Grizzlies was also in the random. That's going to Michael Manley. Interesting, Martin. Yeah, again, I absolutely know nothing about. And here he is, Luke Head Griffith's favorite PC player. Luke, did you move that card, man? What have you done with it? Alrighty, Bajalica. And we got a gold wave coming up. It's going to the Celtics. Jaylen Brown. It's going to Oivan. Oivan, you're having a quietly nice break, man. Anyway, I found a YouTube channel, and it looks like the guy's Aussie. I found this tonight when I was feeding the boy dinner, and he did this like 26-minute deep dive into the Toronto Raptors rotation for next year. So this was like just speaking to me on so many different levels. I'll post it into our group chat because I think this guy's really got some nice content, and it's also some very original thought bubbles. And yeah, it was just really good. And I think also too, I get really tired of that sort of mainstream, content where it's just Lakers every week, or and it's Knicks every week, or Boston, whatever. So yeah, to actually talk about the Raptors, I was super happy about that. Alrighty, Blue Wave, that is going to the Raptors. Raptors is going to JC Charles. Congrats, man. And just replying to Manley Kiwi. Yeah, so do you think that if you can identify those Hall of Fame wide receivers, do you think that actually that's where you should be spending your money? Because in the future that means, they'll be like going up.
Okay, good night.
Thanks, guys. Good night. Because I feel at the moment, like, and I sort of touched on this a little bit with, like, at the start of the the start of the break, is like, particularly in the off season, things are sort of like going down that sort of downward cycle, and people just aren't holding their interest as much. Like, is now the time to buy? And do you sort of identify your PC stuff and have a go? I don't know. And that's pure speculation based on absolutely, nothing. I know nothing about NFL. I couldn't even tell you like 10 players, you know what I mean? I know like Dan Marino, that's it. So, but alrighty, the Big Durka. Awesome, man. I'm really happy to hear that, Insomniac. Yeah, I think you guys are going to be... Yeah, I think the Bulls this year are going to be, like, definitely fun to watch. I think getting Lonzo Ball, that is going to Philly. That's Tobias Harris. I think getting Lonzo Ball to play with Levine is, like, that is going to be super fun because... Like, Ball's not worried about shots. He'll take them if they're there, but he's not trying to push the envelope in that space. And I think Levine needs someone like that next to him. And then just going back to what Manley Kiwi is saying, and what you're saying there, and that's exactly the same thing with basketball too, isn't it? Like, Ja Morant cards were outselling. Tim Duncan's not the best example, but yeah, like, really established, veterans. And maybe, and that did happen last year again, didn't it? Like, everyone sort of started to realize that there was so much value to be had in sort of the older, 80s and 90s cards, and then all of that went through a massive sort of uptick. And Blue Wave is going to the Heat, so that will be for Martin. But in saying that, if you did miss out on that sort of uptick last year with all like, the Tim Duncan stuff going up, the KG stuff going up, that's all come down a lot. So I was buying PSA 9 Duncan rookie cards for like 100 US for the some of the top stuff, and then you can get now for 100 US a PSA 10. So if you did miss out on that, yeah, go back and check it out again, because there's definitely like, it's just a really good time at the moment to be buying cards. Like everything's just sort of on this really nice sort of like lull and sort of, downstroke. Alrighty, Thad Young. And a silver Dwayne Wade. That is, and I was going to say that's an auto card, but it's not. It's the Rodney Hood misprint. So that is going to Martin. I don't even need to look up the sheet here. Yeah, man. I think... Yeah, exactly, man. And yeah, just replying to Monster Insomniac. Yeah, and moving away from Laurie Market and actually getting an asset back for that, that was a really good end to your off-season. So congratulations for doing that. And the Cavs roster now is just super, super weird. Like, they've got basically 4 big guys in their rotation. Kevin Love, they got Laurie Markin, and they got Jarrett Allen, and then the rookie that they just drafted. I have no idea what on earth those guys are doing, honestly. And replying to Manley Kiwi, yeah, man, that's exactly... That's a really good... That's a good purchase, man. Like, VC is definitely going to pick up. Why isn't he? And that is a Blue Wave. Dylan Brooks. Malachi Flynn. He was spoken about at length today on this podcast with the Raptors. They were basically saying that he's going to be like a very decent part of their rotation next year. So I think this is pretty much it, guys. I think we've got about one more packet and this box is done. We'll do a bit of a recap. I probably feel as though what I paid for this box is my absolute upper limit. So if I can get cheaper boxes than what I paid for this, I will, but I'm not going to go above this. I just think, I wanted to do one box of this. Message retracted. Alrighty, guys, that is the end of that box. Alrighty, on the big board, we've got Dwayne Wade Silver, we got a gold Jaylen Brown, and we've got this absolutely delicious looking RJ Hampton blue, which centering looks pretty decent. Laurie's going to be playing point guard, man, if they keep that up. Alrighty, base, blue, base, blue, blue, base, base, base. That's nice. Base. Sadaransky, he's been moved out to RJ Hampton on the base. So 2 RJs, a silver, and to finish that off, 2 blues there. Kuzma's going to the Lakers. Alrighty, guys, I'm just going to do a really quick cleanup, like literally 10 seconds. How am I doing for time? 20 minutes. That is pretty much perfect. I have no idea how they're going to work out their rotation, man. I wonder if they're trying to buy out Love or trade Love. I mean, he's publicly said that he won't accept anything less than his full maximum value on his buyout. So, and I don't know. I don't think they're going to waive him. What am I doing? Alright, guys, 3rd time lucky. Alrighty, so we are looking for 4 packets. I'm going to do the Martin count. There's no way I'm not going to do a Martin count on this bad boy. And I think we've got a pack that feels like it's got a little bit more into it. That's an empty box, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, no guaranteed hits in these boxes, but the breaks I've seen of this has just been absolutely delicious. So we'll definitely be doing more of this. To be honest, I'm almost enjoying this more than hobby, just because of the price factor. And also too, you can still get, so you don't get guaranteed hits in this again. It's the same as TMALL, but if you do get them, to be honest, they're probably better than the hobby hits. Like, because it's all really good hits. There's no filler. So yeah, I just think it's really good. And I think also too, in terms of like them putting in numbered to 5 cards, and please don't quote me on this, but numbered to 3 cards. Yeah, like all of the, the counts just stay the same. So I think there's just really good chances to get some nice hits. Jimmy Bucket's coloured. P-Will or bust. Yeah, definitely, boys. Alrighty, guys. Good luck, and please enjoy yourselves tonight. Yeah, have a good time. Alrighty, Jama out. Trae Young, beautiful start. And a Disco Tatum. So, I like it. I mean, look, this is all branding, right? And I totally get that, but I like it how these used to be called fast breaks, and they got the nickname Disco, and they basically just run with it. So that's really cool that they advertise it as that. I wonder if they sat down a whole group of card collecting nerds in a room and then asked them questions about the marketing around this product. I think alrighty, our next card up is a Kyrie Silver. So that is going to the Nets. It's off-cut north-south, but that is still a very nice card. That's going to David Griffiths. I'm pretty sure that's going to go into his PC. You won't be moving that. Luke, yeah, definitely, man. If you can afford a hobby box, man, like, don't think I'm trying to dampen your run, man. Like, please don't think of it like that. I'm just saying, like, you can get two boxes and a little bit of this for, like, one hobby. So yeah, it's like, I think they've done a really nice job with this too. And our 2 next cards is Tyrell Terry. That is going to the Mavs. And Mavericks is Michael Manley again. That goes into the hit pile. And Aldridge, he got re-signed by the Nets. So that was a bit weird last season how he just kind of opted out. I actually thought he retired. I mean, we definitely spoke about him retiring in the group chat, but I don't think he obviously didn't make an official announcement, because I don't think they can come back and play for, like, I think it's 3 or 4 years once they retire. Alrighty, Tatum again, and Jared Culver. This is the Premier level. Not bad at all. Alrighty, so the Reds are numbered. This is going to the Magic. Magic is Macca. Congrats, man. That's a nice little card. That's 24 out of 49. That's the Premier level, which is like the middle card. So the base is called Concourse in this set. The middle card is the Premier level, and then you get the courtside, which I don't even know what the equivalency is anymore, because you can get courtsides in retail, you can get courtsides in hobby, which is 2 per box in hobby, and then you can also get courtsides in this too. So alrighty, that's a beautiful card. Congratulations, Macca. Alrighty, we've got 2 more cards to unveil here, and I've just got a couple of cards I need to put into some penny sleeves, so just bear with me for a minute. And one of the cards we need to unveil is this Okoro card. That's going to the Cavs. And this Oladipo card. Yeah, tell everyone about your 1 of 1 you hit, man. That was absolutely spectacular. And I'm glad you've got a little bit of card protection sorted out too, man, because it just gives me like nightmares, like the type of nightmares where you sort of wake up in the middle of the night and you like startled a bit and you're all a bit, you know, sort of sweaty, like that type of nightmare when I think about that. Yeah, Clinton, he did have a heart problem, man, and apparently he's had that heart problem for like a very long time. It's not a new thing. This is Nuggets uniform, but it's a Magic card, so I need to remind myself when I'm sorting that. That goes to the Magic. Alrighty, guys, we're probably about 1/3 of the way through. So in terms of numbered cards, I think that's going to be it, unless we get super lucky and pull something else. Speaking of the man, Zachary Levine, Devin Vassell going to the Spurs, and a Precious Achua Premier level. That's going to Martin. And Alonzo Ball, that's going to the Pels. That's the fast break Premier. Kawhi Leonard and Theo Maledon, that's going to the OKC Thunder. And again, that was a mini. Yeah, man. I mean, look, a penny sleeve is like, if you put it in a penny sleeve and you put it into a safe place, it's going to be totally fine. Thunder is going to JC Charles. That's the Theo Maledon card. Actually, in the next podcast, I want to speak about the Thunder because that team is absolutely stacked with young talent. So I feel as though, you know, getting Thunder in breaks is a really, really, really interesting proposition. But at the same time, too, not every one of those guys is going to hit. So I think navigating that sort of space in the hobby, you know, arena for the Thunder, I want to do a little bit more research into it, and I think that's going to be a segment on our next show because, yeah, I just think this team is just built on potential and prospects. So this is it, guys. This is the very last pile. So enjoy and good luck, everyone. Alrighty, Kmart Jr., that's going to H-Town. DeMontis Sabonis. And Houston Rockets again on the rookie. Oh, this is nice. Actually, this box is above average. This is a courtside. So DeAndre Hunter. It's unnumbered, but it is the fast break variant. So that is a short printed card. It's definitely not an SSP, but that's short printed. So that's going to the Hawks. That's going to Gary. Congrats, Gary, man. That is an absolutely beautiful card, and I was not expecting this because I thought once we had our number to 49 card, we weren't going to get like too much else out of this. So DeAndre Hunter. I haven't watched it, man. I'll have to go back and watch you just like skim past it. Alrighty, Kmart. We've actually hit a fair bit of Kmart. So people who have jumped in on Houston the last like 3 breaks, they've actually done very well. And I think for the break price of Houston and you hit a Kmart, I think you're doing really well. I think, yeah, he's going to be a fun little prospect. And he's going to have enough highlights that he'll keep generating a little bit of hobby interest too. The way that guy throws down dunks is quite nice. LeBron James, that's going to Lakers. And lucky last is going to Mr. Martin Holmes. I'm sorry, mate. I didn't get you that buckets card that you requested, but So Domantas Sabonis. And our very last card to penny sleeve. So let's do a little bit of a recap. On our big board, we got Kmart. We got this Bubbles DeAndre Hunter. Unnumbered. Cole Anthony to 49. 24. Kyrie on the silver and Jason Tatum on the bubbles. Other notables. Precious. LeBron James. Theo Maledon. Devin Vassell. Precious Achua. Lonzo Ball. RJ. Okoro. Culver and Mr. Tyrell Terry. Thanks, Clinton. Thanks, mate. So in terms of skunk prize, so the last select break we did, we actually had 5 guys not get a single card, and I ended up doing 2 skunk prizes, and I put cards in. I opened a hobby box myself, so I'll check out what's going on here. But basically, I'll make sure that everyone gets at least 1 card in their stash. And if we do have, say, 5 guys again without cards at all, I'll do a second skunk prize. That's totally fine. I don't think anyone's had their skunk prize posted out to them. But if you do receive a skunk prize, please let me know what you think about them. Keeping in mind, I put these together for $11 each. So, yeah, please, when you're opening it, just think, if you spent $11 on this, would you be happy in getting this? I'm sorry, Luke, mate. I'll chuck something into your stash, 100%. If you are watching, thanks, Luke. If you're watching from outside and you'd like to join our group, the link is in the description. We'd love to have you part of the group. If you're watching this and you're already part of the group and you're not part of the NBA group chat, please just drop a comment below if you'd like to be put into the group chat. I'll add you in, or send me a DM on Facebook. That's totally fine too. And just last and least, I like to sort of make this as my sign off. If you're in a COVID riddled zone, lads, please take care of yourself. Reach out to someone if you need a chat or you would like a chat. Always love to have a chat, you know me. And other than that, lads, take care of yourselves and stay safe. Yeah, that's good. Thanks, Insomniac, mate. Take care of yourselves, boys. Bye-bye.